Beardos, weirdos, balls and ghouls, how are we all doing? Some of you may remember, a few weeks ago I put out a video saying, top 5 channels, are they lying? And in that video, I proved that top 5 channels are taking original video clips and editing them and adding to them and adding narratives to them and lying about backstories. And then you get to thinking, if you're running a top 5 channel, it would be a really, really stupid idea right now with Beardo's beady eyes on you to lie about a channel that Beardo is fully aware of. But what happens when that channel not only lies about a channel that I'm fully aware of, Ghosts on Trent? Obviously, I've worked with them twice. I'm going to be working with them again. I get on great with them outside of the paranormal, outside of YouTube, and as well as all of that, I have watched all of their videos, all of their content. I buy their merch. I like the guys. I like what they do. I like what they bring to the real paranormal. Because there is a huge difference between ghost hunting, paranormal investigating. Huge. So, I get sent a link by Paul. And he's like, you're going to love this. Top 5 channel. We're famous. So the channel in question is Fear Tales. Never heard of them, but they've got 195,000 subscribers. I don't know this channel in particular, but some of these channels are like, I don't like it when people react. I don't like it when people steal our content. Nobody asked Ghosts on Trent to use this footage. Nobody asked me, could they use this footage, because I'm heavily featured in it. But, you know, have at it. But be honest about it, because when you're a real paranormal investigation team looking for real evidence and you're not trying to pull the wool over people's eyes like everybody else out there, and then you end up on a top 5 channel and they get everything wrong. It pissed me off. Why is it pissed me off? Because this top 5 channel, if he had just watched another 8 minutes of the video, he would have seen that Paul debunked this in editing. Me and Mark hear what sounds like footsteps on gravel, and then we hear what sounds like somebody talking. We go outside to investigate, nobody there. Woo! Spooky. Then Paul says, I was messing with my camera, could it have been that? And we were like, don't think so, it generally sounded like somebody walking. We didn't think it was a ghost, we went outside expecting people to be there, and we didn't want to catch them by surprise and say, yo, we just recording. Nobody there. Freaked us out a little bit. We get to the editing process, and I binned my video because it was my old camera setup and it just wasn't any good. Ghosts on Trent were far more capable of putting out a far better video. Whilst Paul is editing, he's sending me clips. I've worked out what it is. It was actually the foam of my microphone when I was attaching the microphone to a static camera. That was the squeaking. The footsteps on gravel sound was actually me getting it out of the bag. It was like bubble wrap or something in the bag that is protecting the microphone. There you go. And then this top 5 channel decides to cut the video. So while I am about to react to your video, do me a favour, Fear Tales, don't bother with the copyright system because you never asked to use the footage in the first place. Not only that, but you have manipulated the footage to make yourself look better. Let's take a look, shall we? So for you guys at home, it is 24 minutes and 26 seconds in, and the video is called 100 Most Disturbing Things Caught on Camera in 2024, so far, Volume 2. 100 Most Disturbing Things Caught on Camera so far in 2024, Volume 2. How many times do they think ghosts actually show up in shit?
During a paranormal investigation by Ghost on Trent.
I'm me. Look, that's me.
The team members heard a sound outside while setting up their equipment.
There's somebody walking around outside.
Did I hear the voices?
I think there's somebody outside.
Somebody's outside. I've just heard somebody. It sounded like, honest.
What, outside?
Seriously.
They
They searched the area but found no one.
It sounded like somebody walking across gravel.
Yeah.
And there's no gravel here. And then like a...
Yeah, I thought somebody was talking. I thought it was a couple of people talking.
I thought somebody was about to come in through the door.
Yeah, yeah. That's strange, mate. Let's have a look down around here.
Sing-song voice. That while the sound might be unsettling, remaining calm and assessing the situation.
While the sound might be unsettling, Remaining calm and assessing the situation calmly is essential. The specific nature of the sound remains unclear, and there is no evidence to confirm its source or cause.
Actually, there was evidence to confirm, and we found its source. You have lied. You see, we confirmed it and found it in editing. And it is contained in that video that you have cut there. We, as a team, now Ghosts of Trent are their own separate entity, but I worked with that team that night. We, as a team, were like, we need to check this in editing. And Paul sends me the footage, and I'm 100% with him. It was the microphone squeak, and it was the microphone being taken out of the bag that created those sounds.
Somebody walking around outside. Did I hear a voice? I think there's somebody outside. That's too long. Did I hear a voice? I think there's somebody outside. So that's in the centre. That's turned on. There's somebody walking around outside. Did I hear a voice? I think there's somebody outside. Could you please come forward and use your voice?
Okay, so future Beardo here. What I've done is I've looked at Ghost on Trent's footage, and I've just shown that. Now, what really highlights this top five channel for their bullshit is this image right here. They used this image right here with text over the top of it, meaning they had to skip the section of Paul debunking what caused the noise in, the squeak of his hand on the microphone. This is only 8 minutes and 16 seconds into the video. So what they've done, all of this footage of us hearing the noise, walking around outside and discussing, they've kept some of this replay and then chopped Paul's arm coming into shot to move the microphone. They've chopped the side by side. They've chopped the text that says what Mark and Dale heard was Paul setting up the static camera. The high-pitched noise was Paul's hand rubbing against the foam that surrounds the microphone. And then they've used this section of the video for them to overlay text over the top of. So they cut out a section and then used a section after the debunk. I went to bed last night after making the initial video and was like, there's still something up with that. There's still something up with it. And that's what was bugging me, is that they skipped a section of the video that proved that it was in fact nothing paranormal, that we actually debunked it, and Paul debunked this in with his editing. Anyway, back to past me. It's all past me now because this will have already been recorded a day before the video comes out. In my own head, that makes sense. Now, you've done your research to find that clip. Why didn't you do your research to look further on? I bet you did. But then to say, hey, these guys did a good job debunking their own evidence, that's not going to get you the clicks and views, is it? No. It's easier for you to say, it was a ghost. They couldn't prove shit. But what you've done there is brought our reputation into question. I'm not having that. Right, you need to do one of two things. You need to issue something out to your community to say that clip with Beardo and Ghosts on Trent I got wrong because of whichever one or two reasons. One, you're lazy and you didn't watch the rest of the video. You just wanted the spooky dooky clips for your spooky dooky show. Or two, you have to apologise because you lied. And you knew exactly what it was. You watched the video and thought, nah, I'll just cut that out. I'm giving you two options. You need to pick one or the other because I'm not having you damage the reputation of Ghosts on Trent or myself. We pride ourselves on honest investigations. We pride ourselves on debunking our investigations as we go, as do all of the other channels that I shout out. We all try our best to capture something paranormal, but we also try our best to debunk everything, because unlike most of the shit that's out there, we don't claim everything to be a ghost. We try to work out root causes of things, and then anything that's left, could be paranormal. And that, even then, that could be paranormal is not for these shit channels to over-sensationalize and make out to be something that it's not. Because guess what happens? Your audience watches that clip and goes, ooh, that's a handsome bearded guy. I'm going to go check out Ghosts on Trent. And then they go over and they check Ghosts on Trent. They watch that clip and they're like, ooh, oh wait, this Beardo, he's a debunker. And then they watch the rest of the video and they're like, ah, shit. They've debunked that entire thing. It wasn't a ghost. It was them. Ah. Maybe they lied to the top 5 channel and issued that clip themselves. Damaging to us. Or they come across and go, this isn't like Twin Paranormal. This isn't like Zach Baggins. This is shit. This is boring. What is this crap? Wait, there's the ghost. Ah. No, it wasn't. That top 5 channel has lied. You need to issue an apology. You need to put this right. You need to put this set. You need to set this straight. And to all the other top 5 channels out there, if you want to use clips from paranormal investigation channels, do your research. Watch the entirety of the video. Watch it beginning to end to make sure that you're not putting out something that is wrong, false, and basically full of shit. So now I have a list, and you all know what the list is. It's called Beardo's List of Bullshittery. Normally it's reserved for fake channels, but Fear Tales, you've lied about the beard from Wales. You just made the list. You are now sat alongside the likes of Ghost Tech, Paranormal, Franco TV, Mackie and Amanda, Sam and Colby. Now Fear Tales, the first top 5 I've ever put on this list. And while there's an air of comedy about it, and while this is a short video, it pissed me off. It pissed me off that we all go out there and work so hard trying to make legitimate videos about legitimate investigations with no bullshit, no lies, and then the top 5 crops something to make it look something that it's not. It pisses us off. I know Paul is pissed off. I know Mark will be pissed off. It ain't on. It ain't on at all. And Billy Bullshit ain't happy with you either. So guys, please leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Don't go over there giving hate and all that. But, you know, if you want to go over there and say, oh, you've taken this clip out of context, you can do that because other people that have already seen this before we did have already been over there leaving their comments saying, you've got this wrong. You need to take this off. And they've done nothing. Much love to you all. Beardo, out.